St Augustine, commentary on Psalm 32. To David himself for understanding. To David himself for understanding, by which it is understood that not by the merits of works, but by the grace of God, man is delivered, confessing his sins. Blessed are they whose unrighteousness is forgiven, and whose sins are covered. Verse 1. And whose sins are buried in oblivion. Blessed is the man to whom the Lord has not imputed sin, nor is there guile in his mouth. Verse 2. Nor has he in his mouth boastings of righteousness, when his conscience is full of sins. Because I kept silence, my bones waxed old. Because I made not with my mouth confession unto salvation. Romans 10:10. All firmness in me has grown old in infirmity. Through my roaring all the day long, verse 3, when I was ungodly and a blasphemer, crying against God as thou defending and excusing my sins. Because day and night your hand was heavy upon me, because through the continual punishment of your scourges I was turned in misery, while a thorn was fixed through me. Verse 4. I was made miserable by knowing my misery, being pricked with an evil conscience. I acknowledged my sin, and my unrighteousness have I not hid. That is, my unrighteousness have I not concealed. I said, I will confess against myself my unrighteousness to the Lord. I said, I will confess not against God, as in my ungodly crying when I kept silence, but against myself my unrighteousness to the Lord. And thou forgavest the iniquity of my heart. Verse 5. Hearing the word of confession in the heart, before it was uttered with the voice. For this shall every one that is holy pray unto you in an acceptable time. For the wickedness of heart shall every one that is righteous pray unto you. For not by their own merits will they be holy, but by that acceptable time, that is, at his coming, who redeemed us from sin. Nevertheless, in the flood of great waters they shall not come nigh him. Verse 6. Nevertheless, let none think when the end has come suddenly, as in the days of Noah. See Matthew 24, verses 37 to 41. That there remains a place of confession, whereby he may draw nigh unto God. You are my refuge from the pressures which have compassed me about. You are my refuge from the pressure of my sins, which has compassed my heart. O thou my rejoicing, deliver me from them that compass me about. Verse 7. In you is my joy. Deliver me from the sorrow which my sins bring upon me. Diapsalma, the answer of God. I will give you understanding and will set you in the way in which you shall go. I will give you understanding after confession, that you depart not from the way in which you should go, lest you wish to be in my own power. Lest you wish to be in your own power. I will fix mine eyes upon you. Verse 8. So will make sure upon you my love. Be not ye like unto horse or mule, which have no understanding, and therefore would govern themselves. But says the prophet, hold in their jaws with bit and bridle. Do thou then, O God, unto them that will not come nigh you. Verse 9. What man does to horse and mule, that my scourgers thou make them to bear your rule. Many are the scourgers of the sinner, much is he scourged, who confessing not his sins to God, would be his own ruler. But he that trusts in the Lord, mercy compasses him about. Verse 10. But he that trusts in the Lord and submits himself to his rule, mercy shall compass him about. Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, you righteous. Be glad and rejoice, you righteous, not in yourselves, but in the Lord. And glory all you that are right in heart. Verse 11. And glory in him, all you who understand that it is right to be subject unto him, that so ye may be placed above all things beside.